minor.
C minor, right? Because I felt that E flat was that.
I was trying to tune up doing all
I want to join in.
the microphone so I can pick up everything.
We are an experiment. We are a trio. We feature artists that play with us. We're kind of a modern jazz, progressive, math jazz. All this idea was born by my dream to create this dream band, where we'll play songs similar to Robert Glasper, Tigran Ossian, some of my favorite artists. And I was lucky enough to meet Sean first and then contact Emily, and they kind of joined, and here we are. And we like to have people to come and play with us, basically, play or sing. And so we mainly are a trio, but we do feature artists.
I'm Sean, part of the R.E.D experiment. Yeah, I play the bass, or some people say the bass.
I'm Emily. I play the guitar. That's my guitar. It's kind of like, I feel like I met these two people who are just as weird as me and wanted to do the same weird niche style kind of music as me, that I didn't realize that's what I was stepping into. But when I got here with these guys and we started working together, I was like, oh my God, this is like so unique. Because you don't often meet people who want to do this kind of music.
At some point, I don't know what it was, a wake-up call, and I was like, just make your own band. I was lucky enough that I was playing already with Sean. Like, this guy is amazing, and I really liked it. And Emily was a random thing because we connected through Facebook.
Yeah, something like that.
So I contacted her and we met up. We met here. We came. I was like, look, guys, I have this idea. Do you want to play these songs? Obviously, they were all like arrangement, covers, and we just vibed. I liked the vibe. We all liked it.
We sort of gelled straight away, like from the first second, kind of, I feel. Robert Glasper has a collective called the Robert Glasper Experiment. So we sort of wanted to not take something from him, but like sort of have something inspired by him, because he's our main inspiration for this band. So originally I didn't think of R.E.D didn't occur to me. I thought of Dre for some reason, like Dr. Dre. And I was like I was like the Dre experiment. And I was like, no. And then I just moved one letter. Oh, it's actually R.E.D. We have a song called Funk Jazz, but like Georgia likes to replace the end with a C, so we have that's the alternate name for it. So
in between brackets.
But we can't make too much fun because we do all love jazz.
No, we do.
In a way, and we all stem from it. It's a big influence for all of us is jazz music. But for ages I was like, I love jazz, but I don't want to listen to jazz. Every time I would put on like a jazz record, I would be like, I'm so bored of this. It took me ages to figure out that what I loved about it was the chords and the harmony and the improvisation element of it. And I was like, I want that, and without the 20-minute solos that sound like the same, where there's no dynamic. And sometimes for me, jazz gets a bit like that.
we take the sort of energy from fusion, mix it with the slow beats of R&B. We just sort of take a bit from all sorts, combine it into one.
Usually what happens is one of us has an idea, and it's kind of like a skeleton of an idea. Like Georgia wrote F, and she came up with the piano part and had an idea for the vibe of the song. But there's a lot of room in there for the rest of us to put our bits in.
Sort of like feels easier to write stuff for these guys because before we started this band, I didn't really have any musical ideas really at all. I was just the guy who plays in bands, who plays the bass. When we started this band, I had this burst of inspiration and just start writing, like or composing all these things, and it just, I don't know what it was. It just like, that's what I mean. Like after our first rehearsal, I sort of just shot up, you know.
That's
like,
so good.
Like I don't know what it was. But,
that's such a good sign.
and then every time I have a shower, I just think of all these new ideas and stuff. Like when we invited the guest instrumentalist or vocalist, we ask them, what do you, when you hear our music, what do you feel like doing, or what do you?
Yeah,
What's your vibe about it?
We always like, in that sense, we always, I would say, always respect what the guest artist wants.
What like wants to do?
Because they come just for a short period of time and to play with us, so we obviously also have limited time to like do it, you know. But it's always their thing first. Big goal to me, I think, will be do Triple J.
Oh yeah, definitely like a
big
version,
like a
that kind of
version.
thing. Yeah,
And
that'd be
I think
awesome.
we could do so many like a version.
Yes, we'd be so good at that.
But smaller goals, like more in terms of like what definitely something I think we're gonna achieve probably next year is having our own gig.
And recording probably our first
Recording
album.
an album. But and definitely do a gig on our own, which I think we will do next year. You know, because so far all the gigs we did, either we were supporting or we were like part of the thing, but it was never fully 100% about us. And I'm like, I think we have all the capacity and all the songs. Yeah.
And playing in the opera house.
Playing in the opera. Oh yeah, I mean, why not? Yeah, that's cool.
Just add that in there.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
And more theatre.